this matter comes up for hearing. Council is ready to proceed. The seeking time allocation at noon is held up before Justice Rachel Carvedza at Kibera Locals. On the matter, citation HCCR CE004 of 2025. Republic versus Eric Mutinda Mufili.
Let's first all find establish the quorum and then we can proceed.
Good morning, I'm Ian Mutiso. I am the full brief for the Law Society of Kenya in this matter. Let counsel proceed, then I can be able to.
There's a prosecution witness who is Chief Inspector Ezra Koech, who had been bonded to come and testify. And I'm informed that he will be attending a court at Naivasha, and he prays for another hearing date. Yona, I've been informed by my colleague who is watching brief for the Law Society that that statement was not supplied to them. You know, we undertake to supply that statement. You know, if you indulge us with another date, we would appreciate you.
As a small brief to this matter, the accused person was arrested on the 13th of November of 2024. He was brought to court on the 15th of November 2024. And at the time of the arrest, his gadgets had already been detained at that particular time. There was no any search warrant which had already been given at that particular moment of time. It's to the ODPP on the 5th, 10th, 5th of January, and much later in March, requesting for the ODPP to consider withdrawing this matter. We came before you on the 19th of March, 2025, and this date was agreed upon. 2 months have already lapsed. Prosecution has confirmed to us that there was a statement from the Chief Inspector Ezra which was not supplied. There is also a statement from one officer by the name, that is Joseph Karanja. As a matter of fact, I met him earlier this week. He should be available, he should be present in court for us to proceed. It is clear that the prosecution and the DCI have no intention to proceed with this matter. The accused person travels all the way from Eldoret to attend to proceedings before you, my lord. I think it will be prudent and justifiable for us to ask this court to consider dismissing this matter until they are ready to proceed. And in that effect, our client's gadgets be returned to him. And the same cash bill can be still in the courts as anticipatory bill.
Has been made by the accused person and the counsel watching brief for the Law Society. Your Honor, we pray that you grant us an opportunity to prosecute this matter to its logical conclusion. Your Honor, as to the issue of the gadgets, Your Honor, the same are exhibits in this matter. Your Honor, we pray that you grant us another opportunity to avail the witnesses, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, yes, Your Honor, as from the police, there is a statement from, let me just confirm, Your Honor, that officer, that is a PC Joseph. Your Honor, the statement for Chief Inspector Ezra Koech should be supplied to the defense. I endeavored to supply. That one is for another witness. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, we endeavor to proceed with this matter, Your Honor.
Actually gives credence on why dismissal should actually be taken into consideration. Because at the end of the day, the prosecution is suffering because of a blunted abuse of the court process and the obligations for the DCI. At this particular instance, our client is the one who's actually suffering harm. This is a malicious prosecution waiting to happen. And I think our application is not only justified, but it is actually coming at the right time, because at this particular time, both councils have not only made considerable efforts to reach out to the ODPP, but also we have taken our time to actually appear before you and also make it known that we are ready to proceed.
And the disclosures, and then set down the matter for hearing. I think the most logical thing could have been each officer who should be here who is involved in this, yeah? So I'll allow this because it's your maiden application for adjournment. But I'm not sure, because it will appear that the file only has one statement. So it will appear you're only calling this one witness, other than Chief Inspector Ezra. So I'm not sure, because we rather have the disclosures, and I think that's the efficacy of having pre-trials. It does happen midstream. Yeah. So let's take this matter very seriously, because obviously it touches on the presidency. And I hope even the IO will equally put in all the efforts to confirm or otherwise on the charges. So I'll allow the adjournment. I hope I'll give you 2 weeks to supply the defense and the LSK with all the evidentiary material that you intend to rely on. We'll take another date for hearing. So within 2 weeks, you comply with the supply of those witnesses you've enumerated. So also that includes the cybercrime, report, yeah? Which witness to call. I think that's under your purview on the witnesses you intend to call. So we can have another date.